Do you want to increase your chances in Canada? Do you want to improve your English or French or your chances to get a job opportunity in the Canadian job market? You came to the right place. We have videos for your English, French and your job searching in Canada. But before all of this, please hit the subscribe button and the like and bell icons. Then you can have more examples of several accents like American, British, French and especially Canadian. You will get examples and exercises to prepare yourself for the international exams required to immigrate to Canada. You will have templates and tips for your job searching. By taking all this, you will increase your chances to settle in Canada. Check our website link in the description below this video to have more materials. You will have these videos in a partnership with Canada Smart Mind. You are going to see here 1. A text to improve your pronunciation. 2. A grammar explanation to know how to say your things. 3. An exercise to consolidate your knowledge. You will learn how to speak and listen to English and French. Here you could improve your skills to listen, read, write, and speak in order to get a higher score on international tests, to improve your career abilities, and to immigrate to Canada or any other English or French-speaking country. Pay close attention to this video to find out how. 1. Text, script, and the audio file.
The American Space Agency, NASA, says it has used a new technology method to help confirm the existence of 301 new exoplanets. Exoplanets are planets that orbit stars other than the Sun. Before the latest discoveries, NASA had confirmed the existence of more than 4,569 such planets. Thousands of other candidate exoplanets have been identified, but these require additional study. Exoplanets are difficult for telescopes to identify. One reason is that the bright light of the stars they orbit can hide them. The search process can involve looking for decreases in the light level of stars. Such drops could be caused by a planet passing in front of a star. NASA has used 2 space telescopes to confirm thousands of exoplanets. The Kepler Space Telescope was launched in 2009 and operated until October 2018. At that time, NASA announced it was retiring Kepler because the spacecraft had run out of fuel needed for further science operations. The other space telescope is called the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, or TESS. NASA launched TESS in April 2018 to build on Kepler's observations. TESS continues to operate today. NASA's confirmations of the 301 new exoplanets were based on data collected by the Kepler Space Telescope. The data was processed through a machine learning system called ExoMiner. Machine learning systems are a form of artificial intelligence. They are trained to learn a task over time by being fed huge amounts of data. In this case, NASA said it used the machine learning method to examine existing data to identify real exoplanets from so-called imposters. ExoMiner is powered by data gathered from past efforts to confirm or rule out possible exoplanets. The system was designed to use the same methods that human experts use to confirm new exoplanets. NASA said the system provides much-needed assistance to scientists who are expertly trained to confirm the existence of such planets. The agency's space telescopes collect data on thousands of stars. It is a huge effort for humans to examine so many stars. ExoMiner is designed to ease that load and improve the accuracy of identifying new exoplanets. John Jenkins is an exoplanet scientist at NASA's Ames Research Center in California. He said in a statement that ExoMiner offers big improvements over other machine learning programs used to identify exoplanets in the past. The main reason for this, Jenkins said, is that the new system permits scientists to easily confirm ExoMiner's findings. There is no mystery as to why it decides something is a planet or not, he said. We can easily explain which features in the data lead ExoMiner to reject or confirm a planet. The machine learning system was developed and tested by NASA researchers and the team's international partners. It was described by a paper published in the Astrophysical Journal. The paper explains that ExoMiner discovered the 301 exoplanets from a list of candidates based on data from the Kepler Space Telescope. They had been identified and declared as possible exoplanets by scientists at the Kepler Science Operations Center. But NASA said no human researchers had been able to confirm them. When ExoMiner says something is a planet, you can be sure it's a planet, said Hamid Valazaldegan. He is the ExoMiner project lead and oversees machine learning operations at the university's Space Research Association at the Ames Center. Valazaldegan added that the system is in some ways more reliable than both existing machine learning methods as well as human experts. He said one reason for this is that ExoMiner is free of biases that can affect human identification operations. The NASA team said it plans to build on ExoMiner's success by expanding the system. The goal would be to include data from TESS and future telescopes that aim to discover new exoplanets. I'm Brian Lynn.
Now that you have an example of pronunciation, let's go ahead. I wish I could say some nice words and cool you down, but here is the thing. You have to go deep into your practice to develop your skills to talk. Now that you have this video, smash the subscribe button and the like and bell icons to get all the videos from us and share them with your friends. We post the videos every week. Check our website to enroll in our programs. In the description you have the link. For US $9.80 by month of a recurring payment, you will have all this. You can quit anytime, no cost. Also, we teach you how to get a job in Canada. The good news is that you can have all these videos for free if you hit the subscribe button and the like and bell icons. We wish to be your partner on your journey. Now, you will have this, too. Grammar explanation, grammar rule explanation. Comparative adjectives. When we talk about two things, we can compare them. We can see if they are the same or different. Perhaps they are the same in some ways and different in other ways. We can use comparative adjectives to describe the differences. We use comparative adjectives when talking about two things, not three or more things. In the example below, bigger is the comparative form of the adjective big. A1, A2. A1 is bigger than A2. Formation of comparative adjectives. There are two ways to make or to form a comparative adjective: short adjectives, adder, long adjectives. Use more short adjectives, adder. Examples: one-syllable adjectives old, fast, Two-syllable adjectives ending in y. Happy, easy, rule, at or old, older, variation, if the adjective ends in e, just at or late, later, variation, if the adjective ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last consonant, big, bigger, variation, if the adjective ends in y, change the y to I. Happy, happier, long adjectives, use more examples, two-syllable adjectives not ending in y. Modern, pleasant, all adjectives of 3 or more syllables. Expensive, intellectual, rule, use more modern, expensive, more expensive, with some two-syllable adjectives, we can use or more, quiet, quieter, more quiet, clever, cleverer, more clever, narrow, narrower, more narrow, simple, simpler, more simple. Exception, the following adjectives have irregular forms: good, better, well, healthy, better, bad, worse, far, farther, further. Use of comparative adjectives. We use comparative adjectives when talking about two things, not 3 or 10 or 1 million things, only two things, often. The comparative adjective is followed by than. Look at these examples. John is 1m80, he is tall, but Chris is 1m85, he is taller than John. America is big, but Russia is bigger. I want to have a more powerful computer. Is French more difficult than English? If we talk about the two planets Earth and Mars, we can compare them as shown in the table below. Earth, Mars, diameter, kilometers, 12,766,790. Mars is smaller than Earth. Distance from Sun, million kilometers, 150,228. Mars is more distant from the Sun. Length of day, hours, 24-25. A day on Mars is slightly longer than a day on Earth. Moons 1-2. Mars has more moons than Earth. Surface temperature, degrees Celsius, 22-23. Mars is colder than Earth. Although we use comparative adjectives when talking about two things, not 3 or more things, in fact one or both of the things, maybe a group of things. Mount Everest is higher than all other mountains. Here, we are talking about hundreds of mountains, but we are still comparing one thing, Mount Everest, to one other thing, all other mountains. Remember to go to the description and check the links for Canadian companies searching for employees outside of Canada. Also, you have a link to contact us. Since you can only count on yourself, make your subscription and hit the like and bell icons to receive our latest videos. 3. Exercise explanation.
Quiz. Machine learning helps NASA confirm 301 new exoplanets. What method do space telescopes use to search for exoplanets? They seek to identify the largest stars in the galaxy. They search for decreases in the light level of stars. They look for temperature changes in different stars. They try to identify increases in the light level of stars. Correct. They search for decreases in the light level of stars. Which NASA telescope does the story say is currently operating? Kepler, James Webb, TESS, Spitzer. Correct. TESS. What did John Jenkins say is the main reason ExoMiner is a big improvement over other systems? It establishes findings without any human involvement. It can link up directly with NASA's space telescopes. It is less costly than other exoplanet searching technologies. It permits scientists to easily confirm its findings. Correct. It permits scientists to easily confirm its findings. How does NASA plan to expand the ExoMiner system going forward? By including data provided by space agencies outside NASA, by using it to identify planets within our own solar system, by including data from TESS and future space telescopes. All of the above. Correct. By including data from TESS and future space telescopes.
In the description you have our contacts. To know more about the remote programs and materials that you can have, tell us your questions and pretty soon, you will see what we have to say. We would love to read your comments about this video to answer what you like and what we can do to better help you. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure that we will be with you on this journey to turn your dreams into reality. Keep up there and write your story. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.